Stinkies, I hope you guys have been well. I'm back. I kind of wanted to give you an update with things. So I've been getting asked a lot about where the Try Not to Laugh challenge videos have been. So I kind of want to give you, an answer as to kind of where those have been. So first of all is I've been jam fucking packed. Like straight up. I don't know if you guys know, but I do like full-time streaming on Twitch, like my, over there and all that stuff. And around October to December period, it gets absolutely chaotic. Sponsor deals come in left and right, stuff like that. Very fortunate for it, but it was very, very busy for me. I also had a lot of traveling that I had going on. I was traveling like every other week between family or work. And then also the holidays happened. We took a couple weeks off, came back, and it's just, yeah, we've been like super busy. That's kind of been part of it. So that's part of it. We also founded a company, by the way, if you didn't know, it's called Focus Fuel, one of the first caffeinated gummies to hit the market. Myself and some of my other buddies founded this company. So that has also been consuming my time for the last like 5 roughly months or so of, being a part of getting pulled onto the founding board and stuff of all of that. So that's also, a business venture I decided to throw in off on the side outside of my other business stuff I do. So it's been hectic. But the other big reason, honestly, like this is also a big factor, like the busyness prolonged this, but this is honestly a conversation we've probably needed to have for a little bit, is that I am really burnt on the Try Not to Laugh stuff. I know you guys love it. It does amazing for the channel, and it's really easy views. That's just what YouTube pushes. But it's just not mentally stimulating for me for like multiple reasons. One of it is like, there's where do I even begin with this? It's not bad to do, and I'm not shitting on channels that do it, but it for me gets really numbing to just sit there and force myself to not laugh. And it also gets pretty easy to do, and I just start to feel awkward with it. I'm not saying I'm not coming back to doing any Try Not to Laugh videos, but the frequency of them is definitely going to go down. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've started to upload daily, bunch of series content and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna start doing some more just chatting / IRL stuff, so you'll probably see more varieties of things start to pop up on the channel outside of gaming. But I'm just trying to like switch it up and keep my space also mentally just like enjoyable. I'm really enjoying doing playthroughs and like all these games that you guys have requested. Little Misfortune's done really, really well. I'm starting Franbo. The Baldur's Gate series has been going on. I know that's more of a niche market though than anything. Like Lethal, I know we've just been doing a bunch of stuff, but like it just gets really numbing for me to sit there and like do the same thing and not laugh. I also feel like from a viewer perspective, I mean, I know again, statistically it does really, really well, but it's hard for me as a creator. Like I'm making the content and I know it does well, but I can't fathom, it's hard for me to grasp onto like the enjoyment of it, because from a viewing perspective, I much prefer watching people laugh and reacting to stuff versus trying to force the not laughing. So it's also hard for me to find the enjoyment in kind of doing it when like I don't even really like watching a lot of that stuff. And again, statistically it does well. I'm really grateful you guys like it and all this stuff, but it also feels like it kind of like shells my personality. I feel like you guys don't like get to fully experience me with some of that stuff, because I have to feel like I have to hold back kind of my humor a bit, because I'm trying to not laugh and all this other stuff, and I feel like you guys only get to kind of like a glimpse of the surface of it, and so it's just kind of like it's kind of my own fault, right, to have that kind of dilemma. I want you guys to be there for me, but like on the same token, like I know the other React content and stuff doesn't do quite as well. I don't know if it just doesn't get pushed to you guys, you don't think to check, sort of thing, which is like totally fine. I get it, like YouTube algorithm and stuff. But yeah, so there's just that. I just would prefer to do, if I do reaction stuff, just like actual reactions, like more natural, just showing you stuff. Like I've been over the course, like even though I haven't been able to do stuff over the last course of like the 3-4 months now, I've been stocking up on videos to like react or show you guys that are like my favorite videos. I've got like a bunch of wholesome videos, a bunch of weird videos just in general saved, and I would love to show you guys those, you know, if the interest is there. So please feel free to let me know. I would love to post that if that's what you guys like are really open-minded to viewing that content and hopefully enjoy it as well. I do have some other videos where I have just reacted to kind of some of this best of and stuff. I've done it with narrator. It's done pretty well in the past. We did some dark humor stuff. We did some others. I'm hoping to do a recording hopefully soon with Nyx and whatnot. It's also hard to line up schedules with creators to do reaction stuff too. And my husband's so busy. Oh, by the way, we decided to just elope, by the way. That's another thing. Surprise. We did that like last week, or we'll forget when, earlier this week did we announce? I can't remember. Anyways, we announced it to you guys here. God, what was it? We did it a couple days beforehand, but on the 9th. So yeah, it's been about a week. It's been a week now, actually, to the date. So to the T. So yeah. Anyways, that happened. But yeah, he's so busy and like high, you know, stress with his job and whatnot. So like, there's only so much time I can get with him, and we're not really wanting to always do that time to react to stuff. So, you know, it's just a little difficult. But if you guys are open to like some of this other stuff, or you have specific things you want to see me reacting to, like, I would love it, because again, it just for me, I really want to branch out of the try not to laugh stuff. You guys have been seeing me kind of branching out and stuff. But yeah, it's just kind of, you know, I feel like I get to know you guys better by not doing that, and I can talk to you guys more about community stuff outside of that and the shit that's in my brain if it's not just the trying to not laugh series. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I know it's like the best performing stuff on the channel, but you know, I like to think you guys like my personality and stuff, and are some open-minded hopefully to some other stuff. But you know, it's up to you guys at the end of the day. I can't fucking force your hand on that, and it's totally like, and I get it. If you're like upset that I'm not gonna do the try not to laughs every weekend like we were doing at one point, I understand if, you know, you want to leave the channel and stuff. So regardless, I appreciate your time and whatnot. But yeah, I just felt like this was going to be easier to probably record and kind of just talk to you guys. I just enjoy talking to you guys, period. I should probably do more videos like this talking to y'all. But yeah, outside of that, I know like statistically those videos perform really well, but the channel's actually been doing like really, really good with the daily uploads. It's the most subs we've seen in a while. That's another thing. I don't really get subs off of the try not to laugh videos, even though they get like really good views. But I've seen like, we've been like seeing the most subs like in a while. We actually just broke 480,000, which I was like really surprised with, because we were getting views, but the channel's been like kind of like stagnant sub-wise. So that's been cool. Money's been up with it, even though we're doing daily uploads, and it's like just gaming, which has dog shit CPM. But yeah, so it's been like refreshing for me. It's also been helping with how busy I've been. So hopefully that kind of, you all can kind of understand where I'm coming from, and that fills in your questions and kind of like where I've been at mentally in my headspace with the series. But if you have any questions, like I can try to answer them. I feel like I've probably answered most of the questions you guys have, but hopefully it's kind of understandable where I'm coming from. But yeah, I want to be more of a community, and I feel like more of that is if we kind of outgrow the try not to laugh stuff, and just do more stuff that you guys are interested in, that's, you know, kind of focused more around myself personality wise with other things. So yeah, hopefully that kind of makes sense, but that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, that's it. I'm rambling. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and all that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, what you're open to. Leave a thumbs up, like if you're like also really like that. We're kind of hopefully gonna branch out and do that. Maybe you'll still like it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.